Alright, hello and welcome to a new series. Gonna play Bioshock Infinite. It was on discount on Steam and it had great reviews. And I have never played it before, so I thought, why not? I've never played any of the Bioshock games, in fact. I've seen how they look, so I know what it is, but I've never played any of them. So yeah, we're gonna start with Bioshock Infinite, weirdly enough. It's the third game, I think. Number 1 and number 2 look so dark. I don't like jump scare games. So here we are playing Infinite. It looks more sunny. I like that. So let's get started and see what kind of game this is. Based on the reviews, I suspect it will be a great story. And yeah, great design on the game. Let's get started. New game. Medium sounds good.
Booker, are you afraid of God?
No. But I'm afraid of you.
Weird thing to say. Okay, so we're on the
Are you going
East
to
Coast
just sit there?
As
of the
compared to
United
what?
States.
Standing?
Not standing, rowing.
Rowing? Hadn't planned on it.
So you expect me to shoulder
What's
the
this?
burden?
No. But I do expect you to do
Is
all
it
the
a
rowing.
gun?
And why is that?
Coming here was your idea.
My idea.
I've made it very clear that I don't believe in the exercise.
The rowing.
No. Imagine that's wonderful exercise.
Then what?
The entire thought experiment.
Excuse me. How much longer?
Yeah,
One goes into an experiment knowing one
do your
could
job.
fail.
But one does
Get me
not
there.
undertake
Nice.
an experiment knowing one has
That
failed.
looks like a
Can we get
German
back to the
gun.
rowing?
I suggest you do, or we're never going to get there.
No, I mean I'd greatly appreciate it if you would assist.
Perhaps you should ask him. I imagine he has a greater interest in getting
Okay,
there
I
than I
guess
do.
I'm looking
I
for
suppose
someone.
he does, but there's no point in asking.
Why not?
Because he doesn't
You
row.
two, stop
He doesn't
talking.
row?
No, he doesn't row.
Ah, I see what you mean.
Finally, some
arrived.
silence. Enjoy it. Whoa, the sensitivity was way too high. Still, way too high.
He's not moving.
He will, eventually.
Are you talking about
Suppose he
me?
does.
I have a name. Stop calling me he.
Shall we tell him when we'll be returning?
Would that change anything?
It might
Very
give him
rude
some
people.
comfort.
Well, at least that's something we can agree on.
Can I pick up the gun
Hey,
and shoot the
Somebody
warning
meeting
shot?
me here?
I'd certainly hope so.
It does seem like a dreadful place to be stranded.
Seriously, shoot the boat so it sinks. I can row myself home. Okay, it's toggle, so I just press once to run. DeWitt,
Excuse
bring
me,
us the girl
it's
and wipe
Booker
away the
DeWitt.
debt.
I guess you're expecting me?
Yeah, let's wash away our sins. Nice.
Good luck with that, pal.
Oh, okay. I was thinking we should respect their traditions and not insult them. Okay, no idea what
Is anyone
that
here?
means.
Hello?
That doesn't seem comfortable. Let's check the map. Be prepared, he's on his way. You must stop him. Are they talking about me? And what's this map encircling? We're up there, Maine. But what's all this? Well, can't turn it off. Okay, still no idea what it means. Nice handprint. You look dead.
Shit.
Don't disappoint us. I'll try. Hey, buddy. Ah, you have a bullet in your head. Okay, nothing. How do I reach my inventory? Maybe they will tell me later. Okay, weird guy living here. Ah, me eyes! Did we get a clue on how to do this puzzle? Let's play the guessing game.
Wait a minute, that card.
Okay. 1, 2, 2. Okay. That was easy enough. Open.
What in the world is...
Yeah. I would leave by now. If this was me. What's going on? Yeah, so I'm seeing some handcuffs
right.
here, so
Looks
I
like
would
they
never
expect me
sit
to
down.
sit in their fancy chair.
Why would you do that? I would never sit down in this chair. You're a hostage if you sit down here. I guess we don't have any options.
So now... What the hell? Go!
Make yourself ready, Pilgrim. The bindings are there as a safeguard.
Yeah, right.
This can't be good.
No, God
No.
damn it!
Ascension. Ascension in the count of 5. Count of 4.
No.
3, 2,
So
One.
this is a rocket.
Ascension. Ascension.
Just stay calm.
5,000
They had
feet.
rockets in 1912.
10,000 feet. 15,000 feet. Hallelujah.
Now what, are we just gonna crash down into something? Guess not, maybe we had a parachute. But still, the city is weird. I mean, it's not long time till we have airplanes. And then everyone would see this weird city. The floating city. Huge amount of fuel needed. Okay, that guy seems to be very arrogant. Okay, he's built lots of statues of himself, which is weird. Okay. This is the welcome center. I would have left by now. Two directions. Options. Okay, that's his mother, I guess. Confession. I'm gonna burn this place to the ground.
Love the prophet because he loves the sinner. Love the sinner because he is you.
Find the exit out of this place.
Without the sinner, what need is there for a redeemer?
Sight of the prophet.
Without sin, what grace has forgiveness?
Money! You seem to have enough money. I'm gonna take it all.
Excuse me, where am I?
Heaven, friend. Or as close as we'll see till Judgment Day.
Best keep such questions to myself.
Yeah,
unless I want it
stupid
made.
answer. I'm gonna look for more money. No picture. Who left an empty gift? You just stand here all day, or what is your job? Let's see how weird we can be just standing looking at each other. Okay, you win. You're weird.
And every year, on this day of days, we recommit ourselves to our city and to our prophet, Father Comstock. We recommit through sacrifice and the giving of thanks, and by submerging ourselves in the sweet waters.
Don't say I have to do that.
And lo, if the prophet had struck down our enemies at wounded knee and not railed against the Sodom beneath us, it would have been enough. If the prophet had just railed against the Sodom beneath us, but not accepted the 3 golden gifts of the founders,
This is a fire
it
hazard.
would have been enough. If the prophet had just accepted the 3 golden gifts of the founders
There's water
and not
everywhere, so I
prayed
guess
for
it's
our
okay.
deliverance, it would have been enough. If the prophet had only prayed
Come
for our
on, you're
deliverance
screaming.
and not led us to this new Eden, it would have been enough.
My shoes
if
are
the
wet,
prophet
and my
had
socks.
just led us to the new Eden and not purged the vipers of the Orient, it would have been enough. If the prophet had just purged
Please,
the vipers
please,
of the Orient,
be quiet.
but not suffered.
Thanks.
Is it someone new? Someone from the Sodom below, newly come to Columbia to be washed clean?
You look
before
like
our
a
prophet,
vampire.
our founders and our Lord?
I just need passage into the city.
Passage to the city. Brother, the only way to Columbia is through rebirth in the sweet waters of baptism. Will you be cleansed, brother?
Hey, I'm just looking to pass through.
Go on, brother.
Praise be to the founder.
Or let's get over with it.
I baptize you in the name of our prophet, in the name of our founders, and the name of our Lord.
You don't even know my name.
The bosom of Columbia. I don't know, brothers and sisters, but this one doesn't look clean to me.
Psycho.
Who's there? Who's there?
Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt.
What do you want?
We had a deal to it. Open this door right now.
That there goes. To attack.
How do we know this was the move? Are we to rely upon our own pride?
No, because our pride cannot make us so.
We know because the angel
Okay.
That idiot priest needs to learn the difference between baptizing a man and drowning one.
Who's this?
I need to find a landmark and figure out where the hell I am.
Franklin. They're all buff. Well, you're not that buff, but still.
So that Eden might have industry that set her above all other nations.
To Father Jefferson, a scroll, so that Eden might have laws that set her above all other nations.
And so each year we recommit ourselves to our founders and our prophet, Father Comstock.
And recommit to our prophet, Father Comstock.
So that we may follow in the prophet's path.
Amen.
Okay, have fun.
Our prophet fills our lungs with water, so they may better love the air.
Weird thing to say. Do you have something weird to say? Okay.
He who crossed the Delaware, with flaming sword and wings of angels, watch over me and lend me strength. Shield my mind from fear and doubt, so that I may hold fast against all invaders. Father Washington, hear my prayer.
Okay.
Paragon of virtue, a rebel against ignorance and tyranny. Share with me your wisdom and let the light of your good judgment shine like a beacon through the darkness. Father Jefferson, hear my prayer.
How do I reach my inventory? Because I see I don't have full health. I want to eat the food I found. Switch weapon, maybe? The numbers did nothing when I pressed them. Nope, not switch weapon. Maybe we're still in the intro or tutorial. Maybe they will tell me later.
By the sword
and the scroll
and the key. Amen.
You're very boring.
Is no chance nor luck, only providence. And that you see its divine hand at work, you discern the transmundane. Your inspiration and imagination transcend mere science and open our eyes to the mystery. Father Franklin, hear my prayer.
Just 'cause the city flies don't mean it ain't got its fair share of fools. All right. Still got a girl to find.
Alright, we're in the city, I guess. This just go down because I opened the door. This is very fuel expensive. I'm not walking on that.
It's got a waterfall and everything. Just missed it. I bet we could have something arranged.
Yeah, I'm the hobo in this town.
Why, no, Mr. Rossignol. I've never had an oyster. Mr. Rossignol, you are terrible.
It's damned inconvenient when buildings don't dock on time.
Yesterday I had to take a gondola, rubbing elbows with all sorts.
Okay, well I haven't had an oyster either. Sup? Yeah.
Morning. Good to see you.
Thank you. May I have this one? Thank you very much.
Perfect day for the celebration.
Father Comstock must have foreseen and planned it just this way.
I see the engines. What's holding this up? Looks like a wizard. Give me the newspaper. Okay, screw you then.
That statue... I just think it fails to capture Father Comstock's absolute, you know, divinity.
Like does not matter to a Liberty Scout. There's no room for preference, only duty.
Life lessons.
Saltonstall's all right, I tell you. Says he's for faith, family, and fatherland. Who could be against all that?
this the statue?
Fair. That's enough of that kind of talk. Sometimes I don't know if I'm raising a duke or a dimwit.
Locate the Statue of Columbia. Guess this is not it. The Statue of Columbia, what's that? How should that look even?
Never hire an artist, my dear fellow. They are a temperamental and unreliable lot to a man.
Uh-huh.
I told him that the park is exceedingly far behind schedule.
Is that the Statue of Columbia? That one? Must be it. When we flew over the city, there was like a big angel statue.
The landscaping
Shit
is
movie,
half
by the
finished.
way.
The statuary hasn't arrived. The fountain is full of rainwater, for God's sake. Even the marigolds are still unplanted. All work which should have been done months ago.
Uh-huh.
Man,
Do you know what he told me? He said that he was tired, that the work had taken much from him. I said, good God, man, don't tell me about details, just get it done.
Where is this station? I mean, do I stand here and wait for it or what? Let's explore. That face of the angel looks really weird. Sup? Can I have your food? Still not full health.
You know, I thought I detected a hint of an accent from our waiter.
He was not interested in your topic. Change it. Just cheese. Are you just drinking cream? No, ice cream. Okay, but the picture there doesn't look like ice cream. Looks like someone's just drinking cream. Disgusting. Ah, the sun.
Good day, citizen. You're looking fit.
Yeah. I can't see myself, so thanks, I guess. Where do you get this flowing water from? You're on a floating island. I don't think you have that much water to waste like this. Stop it. Stop. Okay, why not the real horse? Hello, sir. Are you happy with your product?
After the victory at Wounded Knee, the Angel Columbia did present herself to Father Comstock and show him a vision of the future. And so our prophet led the people away from the Sodom below, up into the city, where they created an even more perfect union. But it was the miracle child.
Sorry, pal. You gotta wait like all the rest.
For the prophet had said that she in the tower will lead the Sodom below into righteousness.
Don't wait for anyone.
Columbia Raffle and Fair. Huh.
He's strong in the sword, but a bit weak in the key and the scroll, if you get my meaning.
You're a shitty wingman. Don't mind me.
Would you care for a boutonniere? We're raising money for the Girls' Patriotic League.
I would have said
Maybe next
yes.
You
if
look
didn't
dashing
add
with one
that.
in your lapel. Come back if you change your mind.
Can I have one for free? No? Okay. I don't know how to reach my inventory, so I can't even give you the money for the flowers. I want to sit here. Nope. No money? Okay. And people like to throw away money here. What do we have? Yeah.
One man goes into the waters of baptism, a different man comes out, born again. But who is that man who lies submerged? Perhaps that swimmer is both sinner and saint, until he is revealed unto the eyes of man.
Cloudless skies, warm
Honor
temperatures,
system, eh?
and light variable winds throughout the afternoon. In short, a beautiful day
You
for
didn't
the
see that.
festivities, Columbia. And now, back to the music.
No, but I want to store it. I want to take it to use it later. Yes.
Who is this girl?
What? Are you really asking that? Look how big the city is. You've looked through 3 buildings and you're already asking where she is. Colombia's gayest quartet.
I am that kind of talk, friend. That kind of talk draws attention.
Oh, don't turn into some finked and radical on me, John. I do not want to be some character out of I Married a Vox Populi, now do I?
He's doing paper all the time. Just adapt. Do a scissor. Was that a scissor? Is he like weird hands? That must be a paper. He had 3 fingers out. Let's look. What is that? Is that a scissor or a paper? You're cheating. I know you. I know your kind. Okay, we're here.
Yeah, that's where they said I'd find her.
Telegram, Mr. DeWitt.
Huh.
Telegram for you, sir.
Be gone.
DeWitt, stop. Do not alert Comstock to your presence. Stop. Whatever you do, do not pick number 77. Stop. Lutess. What the?
Right, we're gonna stop here for today, and we'll be back in part 2 and continue with our objective, which I didn't listen. Let's see. Monument Island. Okay. So thank you for watching and see you then. Bye for now.